Welcome to the Asshole Book Club. Gonna be looking at 2 more Am I the Asshole Reddit posts. As soon as my Reddit stops acting weird. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's see. What are we looking at today? Oh, this one seems like a bit of a nothing burger. Am I the asshole for taking a family seat at the movies? I rarely go to movie theaters. I don't know, I've never really enjoyed the experience of being in a theater. One time, I went to go see a Star Wars movie at the theaters, and then I realized I don't like Star Wars, so it was really boring. But also, I couldn't see the movie because this really tall couple chose to sit directly in front of me, and then every time I moved to the side, they would move to sit in front of me, so then I moved to a row like a few down, so I would be in front of them. And then I look back, and they got up and went to the spot I was sitting in. Like, are you that particular about fucking rows that you're gonna be annoying just so you can, like, take someone's seat? 1 row back? Like, I don't know. I just thought it was really, stupid and rude. Anyway, let's see what this person has to say about the fabulous experience of being at a movie theater. Okay, so I, a 26-year-old woman, went to see Deadpool this weekend. I usually sit all the way at the top so I can have a full view of the screen. Well, a bunch of teenagers also sat at the top. They kept whispering to each other and checking their phones, which was distracting, and since I'm not a confrontational person, I didn't say anything to management or to them. Okay, that sounds typical. I don't see why you would. Anyways, I noticed a bunch of seats free in the row in front of us. This was the AMC theater that properly spaces out rows so the chairs can recline properly. About 20 minutes into the show, I decided to sit in one of those seats. 10 minutes later, a family of 5 came by and stated those were their seats. Okay. I got up and went back to my own seat. Well, I guess the father had some issue with me sitting in their seats and went on and got the manager. The manager told me I can't just take any seat, which, yes, I agree. But I explained they didn't come till 30 minutes into the movie. The manager apologized to me, and I feel like I'm not the asshole because at that point, when the movie is about a quarter in, most people start to adjust and find closer for the seats. Well, I think nothing in this post matters in the slightest. Like, honestly, sorry to tell you, but you wasted a lot of time writing that post over something that means absolutely nothing. What's the issue here? Did you watch the movie? Did you enjoy the movie? Then move on with your day. Criminy. I will say I don't understand the rules. If the theater is mostly empty, then why have a freaking mandate on seats, you know? No one told me where to sit when I was watching that Star Wars movie that I completely forgot the name of. Like, and I've been in movie theaters with maybe a total of 10 people in the entire theater. I don't think it matters. I'm not even going to read the comments about it. Like, just... I don't know. I feel like some people are really looking for things to put in this subreddit at this point. Like, oh, this will make a good thing for me to get Reddit karma or whatever. Like, nope. Kind of just a dull story that means absolutely nothing. Alright. This one sounds kind of weird, and I'm trying to find a person who is the asshole. So let's see. This one sounds, yeah, like I said, it's just weird. Am I the asshole for taking a chip from my best friend's girlfriend's plate on a double date? I mean, it seems kind of weird, especially if you didn't ask. Like, don't touch other people's food, maybe. My best friend invited me on a double date. Okay, we can assume that from the title. With his girlfriend's best friend. Me, looking to get into a relationship, said yeah, sure, not knowing what I was getting into, so my friend picks me up and we all head out to dinner to this nice place that they picked. When we got there, everything was going well until our food arrived. Everyone got their plate and we all jumped into eating. I saw that my chips were straight cut and my best friend's girlfriend ordered curly fries with her food instead of normal straight cut. Oh! So even though you literally said fries in the same sentence, you're calling fries chips in this. I gotcha. Me, curious about how they taste, just say, oh, how does your chips taste? And grab one off of her plate. She then looks at me in shock and says, why the fuck did you just touch my food? Yeah, I agree. Like, have you never seen a curly fry before? They taste pretty similar to regular fries, or chips, if you will. And unless you're really close with someone, you don't just grab their food. You know? I just said, oh, sorry, did you want some of my chips? Trying to be fair. She then... Wait. Okay, so this wasn't the girl you were trying to date. It was actually your best friend's girlfriend. And you just grabbed her food? She then turns to her boyfriend and goes, nope, I'm not eating, and throws her cutlery on the table and sits back. Well, that's a bit of a overreaction. Me, embarrassed as hell, next to my date, just say, I'm sorry, I didn't know you don't like people touching your plate. Would you like me to order you a new plate? And she said sorry. Most people don't like it when you touch their food. I'm gonna be honest. Like, that's a weird thing to do. She then started being stubborn as hell and saying, nope, nope. Even her best friend said she can share her plate with her, and she was still being stubborn as hell. We then proceeded to eat a little. Table was dead-ass quiet at this point. Then my best friend said, let's go for a cigarette, and we got up and walked to the smoking area. I then apologized, but he insisted I don't, and that he should apologize for his girlfriend's actions. Long story short, we left the place after we all ate and went home. Am I the asshole? Please? I need to know. Please? Well, I would say yes. Like, just don't touch someone else's food. Or at the very least, you could have asked for one of her chips. Yeah, that's... I don't know. I agree she was being weird and stubborn about it, but maybe just don't touch another person's food. I'll look at the top comment. They said you're the asshole. Unless you have an established relationship that is a norm of taking other people's foods without asking, use your words and ask first. Like, this is kindergarten or first grade level stuff. How on earth did you get old enough to be dating and smoking without learning to keep your paws off other people's food? Her reaction was a bit over the top, but it's bizarre that you don't understand the social norm. Well, he uses the term chips for fries, so I imagine he's like in the UK somewhere where they smoke when they're 10 or some shit. That's probably not accurate, but I'm not gonna look it up. To be fair, I started smoking when I was like 14, so. Whew. Alright, both of the posts today were kind of meaningless. The last one, just don't touch another person's food. Should be obvious, but again, I think people at this point are just trying to find reasons to have a freaking Am I the Asshole Reddit post just so they can post it. I don't fucking know. Alright, if you made it this far, sorry for the incredibly boring video that had zero substance to it, but hey, not all of them can be winners. And these allergy meds are making me frickin' doze off. Have a great day, everyone, and I will see you later.